And we're back. You know it. You know, you just can't give it all to them in one short video because people do this ticky-talk thing nowadays, so their attention span is really short. So to keep things short and sweet, we also want to revisit in this video 3.415 obligation of endorser. And in here it says, if an endorser of a check is liable under subsection A, the check is not presented for payment or given to a depository bank for collection within 30 days after the day of the endorsement was made, the liability of the endorser under subsection A is what? Discharge. Oh, sorry, you guys can't see that worth of shit. Oh, man, I'm losing it all. Hold up. Wait a minute. She said, hold up. Wait a minute. What's this man talking about? Well, let's get up here to D. If a draft is accepted by a bank after an endorsement is made, oh man, oh no, what y'all gone up and done it? The liability of the endorser under subsection A is what? Discharge, ladies and gentlemen. They're giving you the keys. They're giving you the keys to the damn kingdom right in your face, and it cannot be argued because these private ad hoc corporation, private court system that operate under the UCC, ladies and gentlemen, have to take cognitive recognition of the very thing that they utilize to enforce commerce. Period. This is the law of commerce over here, okay? So I just wanted to do this short little video. This is subsection 3.415, obligation of endorser, and it tells you right here in D, if a draft is accepted by a bank. What is a draft, ladies and gentlemen? Let's just see what their definition for a draft is. Instrument means a negotiable instrument, an order that meets all the requirements of subsection A except for paragraph 1 and otherwise falls within the definition of a check. In subsection F is a negotiable instrument and a check. A promise or order other than a check is not an instrument if, at the time it is issued or first comes into possession of the holder, it contains a conspicuous statement, however expressed, to the effect that the promise or order is not negotiable or is not an instrument governed by this article. An instrument is a note if it is a promise and is a draft if it is an order. If an instrument falls within the definition of both note and draft, a person entitled to enforce the instrument may treat it as either. Check means 1. A draft other than a documentary draft payable on demand and drawn on a bank or a cashier's check or teller's check. An instrument may be a check even though it is described on its face by another term such as money order. Damn, we learning today. Cashier's check means a draft with respect to which the drawer and drawee are the same bank or branches of the same bank. Teller check means a draft drawn by a bank on another bank or payable at or through a bank. Okay? It goes into traveler's checks and certificate. So we're going to back up, hold up, wait a minute. We're going to get back in here. We just understood what a draft is, but a draft is also expressed as a promissory note. And if a promissory note is converted into an order to pay, ladies and gentlemen, what just happened? What just happened? Well, let's look at it right here. It says if a draft is accepted by a bank after an endorsement is made, the liability of the endorser under subsection A is discharged. Let's look at subsection A here. Subsection B, C, and D, and section 3.419D, if an instrument is endorsed, an endorser is obliged to pay the amount due on the instrument according to the terms of the instrument at the time it was endorsed, or 2, if the endorser endorsed an incomplete instrument according to its terms when completed, to the extent stated in section 315 and 3407, the obligation of the endorser is owed to the person entitled to enforce it, the instrument, or to a subsequent endorser who paid the instrument under this section. However, if you follow the instructions of 415B, if an endorsement states that it is made without recourse or otherwise disclaims liability of the endorser, the endorser is not liable under Section A to pay the instrument. All right. We bounce back over to 3402 again, because I know I got to keep this short, sweet, and neat, right? 304, signature by authorized representative, and it tells you right here in quotations that you are the authorized representative. Yes, the Michael Buffer thing. Are you ready to rumble as the authorized represented party? That actually it's authorized signature of the represented person. Let's get in the ring of commerce and kick some ass. In the left side, you have the entity, the all caps entity, which, by the way, everybody going into court and giving a birth date is falsifying a record. Maybe you're not falsifying a record, but you don't realize what they're doing, because the prosecutor is actually using the date the person was created, not the date of your nativity, but rather the date the all caps ens legis bill of lading was created through the state registrar. So those are some tips and secrets for you guys to utilize to your benefit. Keep studying, keep learning, keep ascending in the mind. We love you, and we'll talk to you soon.